we've got, well, in addition to a flood threat in the south, we've also got a chance for some severe storms.
Look how pretty that sunrise
is. Oh, that is fantastic. Yeah, Dallas, you gotta love that. Nice, what do they say? We just heard it from Kiana.
Oh,
red sky in the
morning, sailor take warning.
Yeah, and that's actually a perfect lead-in to this segment because
guess what? Later tonight, it's going to get real.
It is going to get real for areas off toward the west. I think for Houston and Dallas, you guys probably in the mix tomorrow.
Yeah.
But today, or I should say tonight, we're going to get some nasty storms that form. That's a level 3 out of 5 risk. This is mostly for hail. I think we'll probably see a couple of tornadoes too. But it's not like a big widespread tornado outbreak type of setup.
And this is a setup where this is a continuing story. So yes, this is the technical outlook for today and tomorrow, but this all happens tonight at like 11 o'clock. And then once the storms are on radar, we will be tracking them through the overnight through tomorrow. So this is a continued story. And there's a few questions on how this is going to work out if you live between San Antonio and Houston.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be interesting.
I think up to the north is a guarantee. That warm front's going to perform.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely a setup that will support that for sure. It's just going to be a question of, will it be mostly straight line damaging wind with a continuous line?
Or do we get supercells over Houston?
Right. If the line dies down, we could get supercells. Let's focus in on what's going to happen tonight when these things start up. So there's a look at some hail out of Guthrie, Texas, and of course, very important to keep in mind here that we've had so much hail in this part of the country over the last couple of weeks. We've covered it several times, and we're going to get some more of it tonight. Probably bigger than 2 inches in diameter in some cases. And again, you know, compared to some of the hail that we've had at points over the last few weeks, if it stays at 2 inches in diameter, that might not be the worst thing in the world considering the setup. I mean,
yeah,
humongous hail.
Yeah, we've had 5-inch hailstones. This is a setup that can produce that as well. Now, focusing on the timing here and also our ignition site, West Texas. Most of you in Midland would think, okay, by 6, 7 o'clock, things will pop. No. This is a little bit later. 11 p.m. looks to be a good ignition time, and then it just is game time from there on.
Yeah, and so there's your line of storms. That's going to be mostly straight line damaging wind as it gets east of that main threat area, which again was kind of in this general area right here. So as we get deeper into the night, especially into tomorrow morning, I think it's less hail, more wind. But again, that's when things get interesting. By the way, I mentioned the huge hail that we'll see tonight. Getting my mouses mixed up here. Do you call them mice or mouses? When it's a computer, can you say mouses?
Sure, I think you can say whatever you want to say.
We're just going to make it up here. But yeah, here's that line, and we'll just do the continuation of it. This is tomorrow morning. I think a good chance for some storms to be around between Dallas and Austin early on in the day. But watch what happens as we get deeper into the day. Our forecast model keeps this line together, and it's basically mostly straight line damaging wind. We'll probably get some hail mixed in, maybe a couple of tornadoes. But if, and I'll go back a little bit in time, if this breaks down before it gets to that region, let's say it does, and that's certainly a possibility. Remember, this is just one forecast model. If that breaks down, then I think that warm front is really going to allow some supercells to form along it. So pretend that this is not there and you've got supercells instead. Those would have a higher chance at producing tornadoes. So don't be surprised if we see changes in the forecast for tomorrow. I think it has the potential to be a pretty bad day. Either way, there's going to be some nasty storms around.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot to track, that's for sure. And as you can imagine, all these thunderstorms bring rain, and that produces flooding. Right now, what a cool mix-up. You're looking at the live sunrise in Baton Rouge, but then you're looking at video of street flooding that was captured, a couple weeks ago. This is what Louisiana's about. Feast or famine. You get really awesome stuff, and then you get, oh my goodness, why did I decide to leave my house? I mean, the street flooding that you can create in Louisiana is crazy. That can be presented any day that you have a severe storm roll through town. Yeah. But I got to say, your guys' sunrise is spectacular.
Who wins, Dallas or Baton Rouge this morning?
Baton Rouge.
You like the orange a little better?
Yeah.
I think I like the Dallas one a little bit better. I mean, it's tough to pick. They're both
great. Both stellar.
It's not a competition here, folks.
It's not. Looking at the flood potential here, obviously Tuesday's like blaringly busting in your face. I mean, that is a 3 out of 4 alert for flash flooding. It commands your attention. It jumps off the page. And, for East Texas and Louisiana, these are areas that can really struggle with heavy rain. We can get crazy rain rates. Flood watches are up. So, again, that means conditions are prime. This could happen. Listen out for a warning. And in Texas, we usually, we don't even, yes, you're going to hear turn around, don't drown. But for the most part, people in Texas say stay home, stay safe. And I always think that that's the best way to talk about flash flooding, because for the most part, when we have fatalities with flooding, it's because people are in their cars.
Yes.
Over 90% of fatalities with flash flooding are in vehicles.
Yeah, I mean,
so already by making that choice of staying home, you're putting yourself in a safer position.
We've both done this for about 20 years. What would you say is the #1 thing that you see people get into trouble with. I mean, for me, it's flash flooding.
Yeah,
and
overnight
cars.
flood threat.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
it's usually at nighttime.
And
you don't have a visual.
You get stuck in it sometimes. I mean, I think we have this connotation sometimes that, oh, people are just making bad decisions. They see the water and they drive into it, and they shouldn't be doing that, which does happen pretty often.
But the majority, it's folks that are driving at night. They don't have a visual. It sets in quickly, and they had no idea. And they feel like it came out of nowhere. That's why it is called flash flooding, because it does feel like it comes out of nowhere. And when we have so much moisture in the forecast, I mean, we'll easily get 6-7 inches of rain, 8 inches of rain in Louisiana. In fact, Baton Rouge and also Lake Charles in our forecast are calling for 5 to 8. And any time that you have moisture coming in from the Gulf, you will have overperforming spots. Looking at the moisture that's available, I don't think we're going to have crazy amounts over. Like, I don't think we're going to see 12-inch totals. But I wouldn't be surprised if we saw 8 to 10. I mean, that wouldn't be crazy for a couple spots in Louisiana.
Oh, yeah, and especially those urban areas down there. I mean, you see how easily a place like New Orleans floods.
Yeah.
And, it almost kind of doesn't make sense. You're down so close to the mouth of the Mississippi.
But you live in a bowl.
Well, you live in a bowl, exactly.
It starts to collect.
It's a unique spot.
This is where everything's happening right now. So later tonight, we'll watch this zone. That will be the beginning, and that will be the seedling of what creates every single day's flash flood threat as it progresses out towards the east.